Good morning. I am just waking up and getting going after an amazing week away. I have laundry to do, I have bills to pay, appointments to make, but guess what? You get to go on a retrospective vlog of my trip to LA. I had the privilege to attend a YouTuber conference. I met some amazing other YouTubers, absolutely amazing trip. I'm excited to share that with you. And I had a surprise run-in with a YouTuber I know you know, especially if you watch skincare videos. I also got to have lunch with my friend Sandra Salin. We always have such a good time. We went shopping, we visited the beach, we took walks along the canal. I'm going to share all that with you. And I even taped a YouTube video while I was there about skincare for the scalp. So if you're interested in styling tips and skincare for the scalp, check that video out. I'll tag it on to the end of this vlog. But in the meantime, enjoy my week away while I do the laundry and catch up on bills. And I'll catch up with you at the end of the vlog. When we stay in LA, we always try to stay close to family near the marina area. It's an often overlooked area. It's absolutely gorgeous. And my favorite way to begin the day is either wandering the marina with a cup of coffee or heading to one of the local coffee shops to relax. And we often bring our grandpuppy Blue along with us. Blue, are you having a good time at the coffee shop? And then spend some time shopping around the neighborhood. There are so many great little shops here, and it's always fun to explore the area. This time my focus was spring fashion shopping for my upcoming spring fashion video, looking for spring pants and hunting for new belts. If you watched my last fashion video, you know that I've officially worn out my belts. And of course, I also have to do some skincare shopping while I'm away, and we stopped by Credo where I found some of my favorite brands, including Raw shampoo and a bunch of others, RMS Beauty. We also popped into Ulta where I realized dermatology has officially made its way into Ulta, which was so interesting to see. I was also constantly distracted during shopping by these little remote control delivery carts that wander the streets. They're everywhere and they're zipping around the neighborhood. You can order whatever you need and they will deliver to you. And apparently they're not fully automated. They are actually remote controlled by humans, especially in these busy shopping areas. But anyway, they just kept distracting me and catching my attention. In the afternoon, we love putting Blue in the car and heading to the beach. It's one of our favorite parts of the day, letting her run around while we watch the sunset. The Pacific sunsets are the most gorgeous and not to be missed, so we try to catch them whenever we can. Evenings usually end with a great dinner out. The restaurant scene in LA is incredible. There are so many good options, and every visit we discover something new. This time we went to Shutters, which is right on the beach. You can see the boardwalk from the restaurant, and it's absolutely beautiful. We also took advantage of the amazing brunch spots in the area. Another one of our favorite things to do in LA is to walk through the Venice Canals. And if you're not familiar with the Venice Canals, they were built in 1905 by Abbot Kinney as part of his vision for Venice of America. Originally, there were about 13 canals stretching for, I think, approximately about 15 miles, complete with gondolas and public gathering spaces. But as Los Angeles grew and cars became the priority in the 20s and 30s, many of the canals were filled in and turned into streets. They were kind of thought to be irrelevant, and cars were more important and streets were needed. But by the mid-20th century, I think only about 6 canals remained. Because the canals are man-made and sit really close to sea level, they've always been super vulnerable to flooding. And in the 1990s, the city fully restored the remaining canals and drained them, rebuilding the walls and the retaining walls and the walkways, modernizing them, and putting in tidal gates to help control the water levels. And they reopened in 1993. During storms and high tides, these gates that you can see, they close to protect the nearby homes, and then they're reopened when water levels drop. You can see the difference here with water noticeably higher on some days than others. Today, only about 1.5 miles of the canals remain, but they're surrounded by beautiful homes, birds, greenery. It's such a peaceful place to walk and one of Venice's most overlooked spots. One of the main reasons I went to LA for this week is for a YouTuber event. I hope I've gotten to a quiet spot. I'm off to Spruce Goose Hangar for the YouTube conference. I'm going to be meeting up with Sandra Salin and hopefully Diana from Unbly Yourself. So I'll keep you posted and can't wait for you to join us and come along. And while I was standing in line at registration, I had the surprise of my life. Penn Smith walked up to me to say hello. I had no idea she was going to be there, and she said the same thing. We were both genuinely surprised and so excited to bump into each other. We ended up sitting together at this wonderful table, a group of female creators, and spent the evening listening and learning from other YouTubers like Roberto Blake, connecting and sharing stories. It was such a fun and inspirational evening. The event was held at the historic Spruce Goose Hangar. It was originally built in the 40s by Howard Hughes to house the H-4 Hercules, better known as Spruce Goose, the largest wooden aircraft ever built. The plane only flew, I think, once, very briefly, but the hangar itself became an aviation landmark. And years later, Google acquired it and reinvented the space as part of its Playa Vista campus, preserving the structure but transforming it into the most beautiful modern event space. Such an innovative design, as you can see here. But I got in trouble, so I didn't get too many pictures. While I was walking around, they said, "Lady, you can't go there." So I had to kind of wrap it up. And then we ended our week with a beautiful sunset walk, one last quiet moment before heading home. Day absolutely flew by. I think it's just that way when you get home from vacation. There's just so much to do. You can't possibly get it all done in one day. And I'm kind of feeling that way. I got a big chunk of things done, but I did get to the post office and I have some PR to unpack before I head to bed. For those of you who have hung around to the very end of the vlog, I'm so excited to be able to share this box of dermatology products with you. This is their Growth Factor Serum and all 4 shades of their Luminous Eye Corrector. Now, if you've been here before, you know the drill for gifting. You have to go over to my Instagram page. This helps prevent scamming. You have to follow me on Instagram and follow Dermatology on Instagram. Give me the keyword for this box, which is dermatology, and let me know why you'd like to receive this. It's always first come, first serve, unless it's the holiday season. We do a lottery or a drawing. So I'm very excited to be able to share this with you. And I hope you enjoyed tagging along with me on my trip to LA. And if you are enjoying these vlogs, let me know. I would love to know if this is something that you would like me to continue doing. I'm trying to do them once every other week. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so and joining the Beyond 50 Skin community. We love to talk everything skincare, natural makeup, and a little bit of lifestyle. Thanks so much for watching and wishing you all a skintastic evening.